Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes. Happ will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last three starts, 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Now in the box, Francisco Lindor. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
First offering on its way. Softly hit to the left side. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So now Carlos Santana, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
That is full. The third baseman, Jose.
Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a look. Now the pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Two and one to Jose Ramirez. Santana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Indians leave one. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to the plate. We'll be right back on MLB Network. Aaron Civale is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he chased it in the dirt. Leon goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. He played an inning. 3-0 score here on MLB Network. Striding in for the Indians, Domingo Santana. In past meetings with Happ, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive base hit. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability.
So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 2-1 home. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the fourth. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Lays off 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. The pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 0-1 delivery.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Civale has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked a count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leon.
Now the pitch. Sandy Leon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-1 home.
His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2. Looped out towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting up, the center fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Digging in now, Bradley Zimmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and next to hit is the catcher, Chris Iannetta.
The catcher, Chris Iannetta.
First pitch of the at-bat. Goodness, 0-2 now. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire too.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. right down Main Street, caught him looking. So with one away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. Set to get his day started, Aaron Hicks. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. The 1-0 is well placed down and away for a strike. The 1-1 home. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Lines softly toward the hole, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Stepping up now, Carlos Santana reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The pitch. Fouled off. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that's finally over for a strike. The 3-1.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mercado is underneath this one. And he's got it for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Got him.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. always great if you can score first early in the game.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch out.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The set and the 1-2.
This is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Soft grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Santana, the former Seattle Mariner, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. One down.
The right fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. And he pops him up back behind second base. LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The catcher, number 9, Sandy Leon.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. From the stretch.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
2 out with the man at first. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 29.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Iannetta. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1 out, nobody on. Mm, 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. This one smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder. At the track, the wall. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Row, you have to make up your mind when you're going out there. You're going to do one of two things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him. A base hit.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And that misses 1-1. Hit in the air to left field. Gardner is there. He's got it one away. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
The 3-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Still down 3-0. Nick Whitgren will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner will lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 0-1 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the center fielder to the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now back, the first baseman,
In now, Luke Voigt. Swing and a drive. How to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. Whitgren, a former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Good indeed. Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Hunter Wood gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Mercado is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, number 29.
So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Chris Iannetta.
At the plate, Chris Iannetta. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 6 and the Indians nothing. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
That's wide, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And that's in there, 3-1. One out, nobody on. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Striding forward now is the DH, Domingo Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The 1-2. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Three-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now for Cleveland, Oscar Mercado, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by J. Happ. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Montgomery.
So here's Tyler Naquin as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Sandy Leon. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2 out, bases loaded. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The center fielder, number 2, Bradley.
At the plate, Bradley Zimmer. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. From the stretch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead this one 6-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Aaron.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Just hung in there on that one. And he fouls this one off. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Runners on first with 1 down. Just missing here, 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Hernandez at second. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discuss beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Liner towards second. And that's in there, base hit. And there's 1 down now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Carlos Santana now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the stretch. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And no one will track it down. The 2-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. 2 out with the man at first. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Indians leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brett Gardner.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He went deep last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A shot down the first baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Tyler Wade will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base, number 14, Tyler Wade.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside the throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
And the 2-1. Miguel Andujar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Plate as he'll step out of the box. So now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Tyler Wade remains in the game, batting ninth and manning first base.
Now playing first base.
Leading off the inning, Domingo Santana, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A reminder not to touch that remote after we're through, as you'll see full highlights of the ball game this afternoon exclusively right here on the show. Digging in and looking for more, Oscar Mercado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. One out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30.
Indians down to their final out now, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
At the plate now, Sandy Leon, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jay Happ earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. Thank you for attending, and remind you to please get home safely.